Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's lesson. Today, we're going to learn all about using email safely, effectively, and responsibly. Whether you're new to email or just need a refresher, this video is for you. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about why it's important to use email safely and responsibly. Email is a great tool for communication, but we need to know how to use it properly to avoid any problems. We'll cover everything from sending emails to managing your contacts and understanding the pros and cons of email. So, our goals for today are to learn how to send, reply to, and forward emails. We'll also learn how to search for old emails by sender or subject, resize large image files before sending them, and manage our contacts list. Plus, we'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using email. Now, imagine you need to find an email from your teacher um, about a homework assignment. Knowing how to search your emails can save you a lot of time. We'll also talk about how to keep your email organized so you can find important messages as quickly as possible. So, how does email actually work? Think of an email server as a post office. When you send an email, it goes to the server, which then stores or passes it on to the recipient. You need to log in to the server to collect your mail. Popular email providers like Gmail and Yahoo act as these post offices for your emails. It's like sending a letter. You drop it off at the post office and they make sure it gets to the right person. With email, the server does this job. For instance, when you send an email using Gmail, Gmail servers handle the delivery. There are many free email services out there, like Gmail, Yahoo, and AOL. They all let you send, receive, reply to, and forward emails. And you can attach files like documents and photos. Some services are better at filtering out spam emails than others. Gmail is known for being really good at keeping spam out of your inbox, so you don't have to deal with unwanted emails. This means you can focus on the important messages without being distracted by junk mail. To access your email, you need a username and a password. It's important to choose a professional username, especially if you're using email for school or future job applications. Instead of using a fun name like tigerkitten at AOL.com, try something more professional like your first name followed by your last name at gmail.com. This makes a better impression and is easier for teachers and future employers to recognize. Having a cute or quirky email address might be fun, but it might not be taken seriously by teachers or future employers. It's best to choose a professional email address for important communication. Imagine you're applying for a job. An email from cooldude123 at yahoo.com might not make the best first impression. Instead, use something like John Doe at yahoo.com. This obviously implies you should use your first name followed by your surname. This shows that you are serious and professional. When you're writing an email, you'll see fields like to, CC, BCC, and subject. To is where you put the recipient's email address. CC stands for carbon copy, which means sending the email to additional people. BCC stands for blind carbon copy, which hides the email addresses of all the additional recipients. The subject is a brief summary of what your email is about. For example, if you're inviting friends to a party, your subject might be birthday party invitation. This helps the recipient know what the email is about before they open it. For example, you might write, "Hi everyone, I'm having a birthday party this Saturday at 3 p.m. Hope you can make it." When you receive an email, you have several options. You can reply to the sender, reply to everyone included in the original email, forward the email to someone else, delete it, report it as spam, mark it as unread, or flag it for follow up. If your teacher sends an email to the whole class, you might use reply to all to respond so everyone can see your answer. If it's just a personal question, you can use reply to respond only to the teacher. For example, if your teacher asks the class about a project, you can reply to all with your ideas. Attachments are extra files you can send with your email, like photos or documents. The original file stays on your computer, and a copy is sent with the email. For example, if you need to send a homework assignment to your teacher, you can attach the document to your email. This way, your teacher gets a copy of your work. For example, you might attach a Word document with your essay. When sending photos, they don't need to be of high resolution if they're just going to be viewed online. Large photos can take a long time to download if the recipient doesn't have fast internet. Before sending a 3 megabyte photo, you can resize it to make it smaller and quicker to download. This is especially helpful if you're sending multiple photos. For example, you can use a photo editing tool to reduce the size of your vacation pictures before emailing them. You can also send attachments directly from File Explorer. Just navigate to the folder with your photos, select the ones you want to send, and choose Send to, then Mail Recipient. You can choose the image file and attach them to a new email. Now, this step might be slightly different for a Windows PC or something, if some of us, if we're using Mac. So the steps might be slightly different. For example, you can select multiple holiday photos and send them to your friends using File Explorer. This way, you can share your memories quickly and easily. For example, you might select all the photos from your trip to the zoo and send them in one email. An address book in your email stores the names and addresses of your contacts. It stores the names and the email addresses of your contacts. This makes it easier to send emails without having to remember long email addresses. For example, add your friends and family to your address book so you can quickly send them emails. This saves time and ensures you don't make mistakes typing their addresses. For example, you can add your best friend's email address so you can easily send them messages. An email signature is text that automatically appears at the bottom of your emails. It can include your name and contact details. A professional signature might look like this: Best regards, John Doe, Marketing Manager, and the name of the company. This makes your emails look more professional and provides your contact information. For example, you might include your phone number and email address in your signature. When writing formal emails, use appropriate greetings and sign offs. Emails can serve as written proof of evidence, just like letters. Start with Dear Mr. Smith and end with Sincerely Jane Doe. These are obviously made up names just for the purpose of this example. This shows respect and makes your email look professional. For example, if you're writing to a teacher, you might start with Dear Mrs. Johnson and end with Sincerely Alex Brown. Email has many benefits. You can send messages to multiple recipients at once, attach files easily, and send emails instantly at any time. You can also request read receipts and access your emails from any device with internet. Now, read receipts are confirmation that the person has or the recipient has read your email if they agreed to send that. For example, you can send a project update to your entire team with attached documents instantly. This way, everyone gets the information they need right away. For example, you can send a group email to your classmates with the latest project details. There are some drawbacks to using email though. You might receive spam emails. There's a risk of viruses and phishing attacks, and you need internet access to send and receive emails. Also, your messages are only read when the recipient checks their inbox. Be cautious of phishing emails that ask for personal information. Always verify the sender before clicking on any links or providing sensitive information. For example, if you receive an email asking for your password, double check the sender's email address to make sure it's legitimate. You can search through your emails to find specific words in the content or subject line. Search all emails from a particular sender, or look through your sent messages for emails sent to specific people. If you need to find an email from your teacher, type their name in the search bar to quickly locate it. This saves time and helps you stay organized. For example, you can search for all emails from Mrs. Johnson to find your homework assignments. That's it for today's video on using email safely and effectively. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe for more educational videos. Thank you for watching.